Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. Today is another day where I'm going to start more in a cross-legged seated or just feet together, Baddha Konasana. And then I'm going to probably transition. Today is another one of those days we want to start with a little massage. On the Chinese clock, we've made it to kidneys. And the kidneys start from the bottom of the pinky toe, because we ended off with the bladder at the more lateral edge of the pinky toe. So underneath the pinky toe. And we want to take a moment just to put some pressure with our thumb, if you want, or you could just visualize it, right into the center of your foot. It's the only pressure point there on the foot, the acupoint there. Kidneys, right there at the sole of the foot. And we want to get into that one there. That's kidney 1. And it's called bubbling spring. It's a very grounding point, of course, through the feet. But we're not focusing when we're working this point of grounding down so much. If you're experiencing fear, yes, you can ground down. But this point here is good for drawing the energy of the earth up into the body, like we do in mountain pose. So you can even take a few moments, close your eyes. Picture yourself in mountain pose, drawing energy up through the arch. We often say that. But this kidney 1, it's like feeling a bubbling spring, right? Bubbling up into your body. Kidneys are the water element. So that bubbling spring. Continue to hold some direct pressure there. It's safe, right there at the sole of the foot. Gentle, direct pressure. You're just going to notice how you feel. How's your energy? How's your reservoir of energy? The kidneys house the Jing. And the Jing is basically heavenly chi. Pre-heaven, actually. It's what your parents, it's what you got from your parents. And then we have the chi from food and air. Gu chi and da chi. And the kidneys store all this chi. And when we're depleted, when we're tired, fatigued, we don't have the will. We talked about will with bladder yesterday. To move, to do, to accomplish. We feel depleted in our reservoirs, the kidneys. This pressure point here is good. Kind of gives us a boost. And it's nice to think of that boost coming from the earth. Bubbling spring. We're going to come up to the ankle bone, the medial malleolus, the inner ankle bone. And you want to go behind it as if you're going to go towards the Achilles tendon. You're just basically behind the ankle bone. Here we have kidney 3. And we're going to actually cup the back of the Achilles tendon so we can massage the outer ankle bone, which is bladder 62. Because working with these 2 points, so you're really massaging the back of your, what we consider the ankle bones, but they're the distal end of your leg bones, yeah? So I'm going to mute. Just massage the back of your ankle bones. Here with kidneys and bladder, massaging these 2 points just behind what we consider the ankle bones. This balances the yin and the yang in the body, because we don't want to be depleted in either. We don't want too much yin or too much yang. Often when there's too much yin, there's less yang. When there's too much yang, there's less yin. So massaging these 2 points right behind these ankle protrusions there. We're balancing the yin and the yang in the body. Now you can release your massaging. You can reposition your legs. And as we continue to trace the kidney lines, we're going to sit with a mudra for fearlessness. And it's very simple. Just your right hand up, palm facing away from you, elbow right underneath the armpit, so the hand's not so far up, just kind of right in front of the elbow crease, right? That gesture. Abhaya mudra. And your other hand can just rest nicely in your lap or on your thigh. And we continue to utilize that upright chi from yesterday. Goes well with this mudra for fearlessness. We're just going to visualize from those points we were massaging that inner ankle to the Achilles tendon. And we're going to come up the inner calf, kind of inner just behind the calf, to the back of the knee, the inner to the back of the thigh. We're going right up to the tailbone. One branch right from the tailbone to the kidneys. On either side of the spine. When you think of rib 12 area of the body, the adrenals just above the kidneys, fight or flight, the chemical reactions that come about when we're afraid. And fear is normal. Excessive chronic fear is not what we're looking for. And they say the remedy for fear, tried and true, is to concentrate on something. Here we're going to focus on the sound of the water element. Choo. 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 And then you want to focus on that sound internally. There's a deep internal pathway of the kidneys up through the liver. When the fear is gone, there's gentleness and calmness. So good for the liver. And this deep internal pathway through the diaphragm right up into the heart. The kidneys, even though it's water element, the kidneys are known for their fire, offering their fire. It's a fire that's offered. We don't want too much, but there needs to be enough offered right up to the heart. The kidneys love black foods. So maybe today a blackberry. For the kidneys, knowing in the end it's an offering to the heart. Offering strength to the heart. Offering the Jing, the essence you were born with. You can release your hand, release the mudra, any rotations or wiggles. Then you can place your hand somewhere down. We're going to bring our awareness to the pubic bone, the pubis. From the coccyx, there's another branch of the kidney meridian, more of that external pathway, from the coccyx to the pubis. So knowing about Mula Bandha, and we practice Mula Bandha, we draw energy up into the body. And many of us know that Mula Bandha often starts with Pada Bandha. And that kidney 1 at the arch, the bubbling spring, drawing the energy up into the body. From coccyx to pubis, think of the pelvic floor. And when we practice Mula Bandha, we draw energy up into the body. The nice thing is every exhale, there's a gentle lift. Very subtle, It's like a natural mula bandha. Every time you exhale, a lifting up into the body. Ways we can support the Jing, support the food and breath chi, all the chi stored in the kidneys. We can do something. We can help with upliftment. We're going to walk our way up. We're in the body, kind of like on either side of the linea alba, right down the center line of the abs, the rectus abdominis. You can feel there's a bit of an upliftment. Yesterday, the back body was uplifted. And here, the front body. Can you feel it being uplifted? Up through the chest to the root of the tongue. That deep internal pathway went through the diaphragm. And one of these more external branches dives back deep into the root of the tongue. So for those of us that practice bandhas, lifting in the domes of the body, the kidney meridian really kind of coincides nicely with these upliftment of domes. The sole of the foot, the pelvic floor, the diaphragm. And if you can go to the root of the tongue, back of the throat, I actually felt that at the very top of my head. Fear sinks and contracts. The work we're doing now in support of the kidneys and support of the urinary bladder uplifts and expands. When we think about being grateful and we feel gratitude for these organs, you know, the heart and lungs, oxygen, blood, really nourishing the body as a whole. So much support. Okay. And when you think of all these other organs, how they really do a lot of filtering. What to keep for the body, what to let go, what to release. So much gratitude for these organs, for what they do for us. Filtering, sorting, choosing what to keep for us and what to eliminate and let go of, the stuff that doesn't serve us. Such a deep feeling of gratitude for that. And how much we can learn from them. The kidneys, they filter, send to the bladder, right? The urine that goes out of the body. But the kidneys send so much goodness back into the blood, back to the heart to be pumped through again. So much reabsorption in the kidneys, filtering and reabsorbing. But if it doesn't serve the body, doesn't serve the blood, doesn't serve the volume of fluids, it sends it out to its friend, the bladder, to be released from the body. If it does not serve us, it must go. And we have finished our second circuit of energy. From the heart to the pinky and small intestine, from the pinky all the way up into the face. Urinary bladder at the corner of the eye there, all the way up over the head, down the back of the body to the pinky toe. And today, kidneys from underneath the pinky toe into the sole of the foot, or up the inner to back of the leg lines there, right into the coccyx, spreading up into the kidneys, across to the pubis, up the body to the chest, a little bit more lateral too soon, and then up into the root of the tongue. It's a pinky finger, pinky toe flow. We began the circuit with the heart, we ended with the kidneys, and there's such an intimate connection between the two. Remember the offering of the fire. Not too much, we don't want to burn the heart. The heart is fire, but it's very sensitive. So just enough fire. From the Jing we were born with, the essence we were born with, so much gratitude now for our parents and their parents. The Jing you were born with, it's ancestral, handed down over time. Maybe strong Jing, weak Jing. How are we going to support the Jing? We know this with the food that we eat. And kidneys like black foods. What black foods are you going to eat today? And the deep breaths we take in. As much as you can today, tune into the bubbling spring and the upliftment of all the domes in the body. Feel that support. We don't have to rely on our Jing. We were only born with so much. We do not want to deplete it. And they say food, air, happy thoughts. What can we do today to support the kidneys and preserve the Jing? That pre-heaven chi we were born with. So much gratitude for these organs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. This body is a wonderland. Great line. So much deep, heartfelt gratitude for this body, these organs, this breath, this blood, this chi, this Jing. I thank you, everyone, for being here. Such good work. Have a great day. Namaste.